Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Probably
Bob.
the best dressed too, wouldn't you say, Brad?
Yeah, you're looking sharp today, Bob.
For once. Okay, today, Brad, the title is, I actually have to read it off my clipboard, is You Will Love This New Treatment for Knots and Back Pain, Upper, Mid, and Low Back Pain. First of all, our apologies. We already did this video, and some of you may have watched it, and you may have seen that actually my mic wasn't working.
Yeah, we had issues.
Which is probably Brad's perfect world in which I can't talk and he can take over the show.
So I was I thought I was going to get away with it, but
yeah.
anyways,
he sabotaged my mic.
What we're wearing here is has something to do with the video. It has a lot to do with it, as a matter of fact. So.
Yeah, so again, we actually got to tell a story about a previous video. So, I was having, one day I was working at my computer and I was having difficulty with, you started getting stress in the upper trapezius, you get the knots in that area. And even though I was trying to do good posture and I was trying to do a little bit of exercise, it just wasn't helping out. So I always like to take the Thermatex and put it on, or lean up against it. But I'm like, well, I can't keep working then. And I had to keep working. I was under a deadline.
Right, and you wanted some heat on your back for a little relief.
I wanted that infrared heat to come in. So what I did is I took the pack and I used this posture supporter. This is from OPTP up. We got it in our link below. But I put this over the top of this pack and held it in place. So it actually worked out pretty good.
Tucked it kind of like under here where my hand is, and he got it to stay just like he has this. But go ahead with the story, Bob.
Yeah, so it was awkward putting this on. But anyway, the people at Thermatex saw this and they're going, well, that's a cool idea. We could make this both a heating system and a posture supporter at the same time.
Sure.
And so that's what they've done. They've sent some extra straps along and they've done this. But before we go any further, Brad,
there are something.
We got to welcome some people into our fold.
There's a couple out there, Bob.
By the way, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go over to the Facebook and like us because Brad and I, it's a sad, sad story. As children, we're not liked, and now we're trying to turn that around. So you got to give us a lot of likes, a lot of love, right?
Let's go on with the story, Bob.
All right. So anyway, Brad and I, we like Thermatex because we kind of became big fans of it because instead of just a regular heating pad, it provides deep heat.
Right.
Regular heating is what, Brad?
It's not convection. This is infrared versus convection. So we can go 10 times deeper into the tissue with this versus a typical convection heater. That's the electric kind that you can buy for $30 down at your box store or online.
So we're talking about just a few millimeters of what regular heat would be versus 60 millimeters or 2.36 inches. Right. So that's a lot deeper. So that what I like about this gets into the joints itself. It doesn't just go on the surface, and it gets it deep down into the muscle itself.
Sure.
And I can tell you, it's funny, after I did this video, I had another episode, and I put it on, and it was like, I can stay at work, I can keep working, and the pain goes away. Now, this is a little probably awkward looking for maybe in the public spaces, but I certainly didn't hesitate to do it at home, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's people that are not going to care what people think. They're just going to use it because it works.
Should we show it?
Yeah. Well, I got it plugged in. I'm just going to disconnect it here so we can move around.
And that's one of the advantages. So it's got an 8-foot cord. You always like this cord, don't you, Brad?
Well,
Brad comes from a different background.
Yeah, these are commercial duty or industrial duty cores, I would call it, but they're made to last, and they're made for abuse and take it.
Yeah, and I can move quite a bit of distance in my office with that. But if I have to go somewhere else to get something or make a copy or something, I just pull this off. And off I'm running, and I come back over, I plug it right back in again.
Turn around so they can see. So we got this, it's the Platinum model, which covers a large area. It's got 3 panels and giving off the infrared deep heat.
Yeah, and what I like about this one is you can actually go way up here, and I can get up into the neck.
Right.
And the thing about infrared heat or waves, you don't have to be conformed right against the body. They'll penetrate. Like even if there's kind of a little bit of a gap here, they'll still penetrate into the
because it's literally light waves that are high frequency light waves that are providing the heat. And it's been around for years. It's nothing new. It's just that with hot packs but this is the part. These elastic straps that give you that.
Actually pull my shoulders back, and so again, it's correcting my posture and making it easy to correct my posture. It's like someone reminding me.
Right.
Bob, get your shoulders back.
Because when Bob's at the computer working, he's thinking hard, like
Yeah,
all
you know, you
this,
start
and it's
drifting.
even for us
Yeah.
that preach it,
That's right.
Yeah, we have issues as well.
And this is made by a company out of Calgary. They're a family company, a family-owned company,
Sure.
from my understanding, and they've been doing it for a lot of years. And they also, this is approved by the FDA and also Health Canada.
Right.
So it's, but I want to show you the two different ways we put the straps on here.
Okay, let's do it.
So this one, I have it so I can go way up farther like this, and I'll show you how I did that. I actually, and this is easier to help, get on with help, but you can do it yourself. Right. Oh, geez.
Oh,
Brad.
Bob, don't worry about it.
It's solid,
not
right?
An issue.
Okay. So on this time, what I did, now this is where it might be hard to see, Lonnie.
Yeah,
okay.
black on black.
What we got to do is do this, Brad. Take it off. So the bottom strap, we came in from the side like this. Okay.
So there's just little Velcro squares on here.
We came in from the side and we hooked up. On the top one, what we did is we came in from the top and went down like this. Mm-hmm. And that way it was able to hook on, and I could pull it up higher on my neck. So this one came in from there, from the top like this. This one came in from the side. Now, if you're going to get it for your low back, more of a mid back or low back, this one would come in from the side, and these would come in from the side also. So just come in from the side like this. Make sure it's hooked up really well. Now, I'm going to have you help me, Brad, here, because I don't want to screw up on camera.
Yeah. Yeah, we do enough of that.
Yeah, we have enough problems. I just dropped it on camera here, so.
Oh, yeah, there.
So now you can see I can go lower with it.
Yeah, he's got this whole hand width
that,
up here, it drops it down.
So it's more for a mid back. They also have one that's made for the low back. They have a larger one. This again is the Platinum model. What you want to remember on this, by the way, if you're going to get one of these, they provided us with a code, and it's down below in the description below. And if you use that code, you get quite a bit of money off of it.
Sure.
Plus, you get the straps.
Right. Sometimes they call that a discount.
Discount code? I don't know, promo code, I call it. You're going to want to make sure you use that, because I've seen some people order through different ways, and then they end up paying the full price. And it's like, we worked hard to get this discount for people.
Right.
And so we want to make sure that you're going to take advantage of it. And also the fact that you get the straps. Because normally this comes with a long strap and a short strap. It doesn't come with both of these long ones.
We had it here, but you need these extra straps so you can do this option of getting it on your upper back and neck.
Now they do have other devices. They have them for the wrist, they have them for the knee, and then they have that big jumbo one again for the back.
And then the foot one.
Oh, the foot one too. Yeah, there's a, like they call it the big slipper. You can slip it in there.
Both feet at once.
The other thing I like about these, Brad, they're very efficient, right? The cost to run these are just nominal.
Right. This Platinum is 36 watts if you know anything about electrical power. The other,
and I don't.
The conventional ones are typically 100 watts or more, so it's almost 3 times, 1/3 the cost to run them.
So I mean, pennies a day, really.
Right.
And usually what they recommend, by the way, if you're treating an ailment, like a certain particular problem, they recommend that you put it on. It takes about 10 minutes to heat up completely. And that's why sometimes people just leave them on.
Right.
Because again, they're so inexpensive to run. But you want to have it usually twice a day, and usually 30 to 45 minutes.
Right, that's the recommendation.
The treatment, and you're going to notice a difference. Now, what we always recommend along with that is that you do some type of exercise or movement along with it.
Right.
And generally, if if it heats up once, it's a lot easier to do the exercises. But even with this on, Brad, you can certainly do some of these things. Shoulder and
up and
back. Yep. Up and back. Up and back.
And we do that one where you go and get the external rotation.
That's a good one too. Yep.
Get those shoulders.
Bring it up. External rotate to back, and while you're doing that, you're doing your chin tuck too at the same time. So this.
Chin tuck.
Yep. Oh. We just did this on one of our little, what we call quickie videos.
Yeah, one of the 3-in-1 exercise, I like to think of it as. It's get the neck, it gets the shoulder, and it gets that posture.
And then even sometimes you want to even throw in a little bit of neck extension.
Sure.
Do you want to pull that chair over just real quick and show that, Brad?
Yeah.
Just add in neck extension. So this is the other one that could be sending pain down.
And this, and this. And then, of course, neck extension. And this is the one where a lot of times, you know, you can put your hands back here for a little support, or you can use a towel roll. We've done that many times. I gotta get my glasses out of the way, Bob.
But in any case, you know, through the combination of this, I'm gonna be very surprised if you don't get some relief.
Oh, right. So, yeah, the body needs that, the balance of the posture. Going forward, we need to go back.
Yep. All right. Remember, Brad and I can fix just about anything.
Except for
a broken heart.
There it is.
But we are working on it. Thanks
Say
a lot.
no more.